Meaty derby fare on the menu. Football with an edge, born of a cherished rivalry that lives on from one generation to the next. The big question is, who will emerge victorious? EA TV has the answer for you next. The action is live. Sussex by the Sea, always an inviting prospect. Welcome everyone to the Amex Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Brighton and Hove Albion, and they face Bournemouth.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Well, on paper it looks a rigid 4-4-2, but watch out for the rotation of the wide players and the forward runs from the central midfield players. They could be a handful today.
And the starting 11 for Bournemouth.
Well, I think they're going to let the opponents have the ball, invite them on, and then play on the counter-attack. That's okay, but they have to make sure they defend really well and keep their concentration.
Arblaster. Chance to do damage. It's with Hutton. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. On to Senesi. Well, on paper, this ought to be a mismatch. The home team with the best defence in the league. Their opponents who really struggle to find the net. How will this be on grass?
Well, I have to say they've been far too cautious in their approach. They need to get more players ahead of the ball. Coming here today will be a very tough game for them.
A win for Brighton when last they took to the field against Everton. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, what a good 2-0 win that was, particularly away from home. And when you look at the two teams today, I'd expect them to win again. They should be too strong for their opponents here.
Well, the referee opting for the lenient approach this time.
I think it's a great bit of refereeing. Everybody now knows the next foul will be punished.
Nice looking pass. Bournemouth unable to hang on to the ball. Hutton. Now options are plenty. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Bafodé Diakité. Adams. You can sense the threat is there. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, it just petered out. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here.
Well, there's not much space out there at the moment.
Oh, managing to beat him. What can he create? And losing the ball there. Ruter. Lovely intricate passing. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. And in with a real chance. Well, what a glorious chance to grab the first goal of the contest.
Well, you have to say that's a wasted opportunity to get their noses in front here. Golden opportunity.
Now with Scott. And with that, the attack breaks down. On the offensive. Must take the lead here. Oh, it's gone in! A derby goal, the first of the contest. Electric.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Then. And strong play here.
Shields the ball so well, doesn't he?
Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Well, the referee blows the whistle, and that is going to be all for the first 45 here at the Annex. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Oh, tremendous vision. And he takes it away. To keep your concentration levels high, having had nothing to do.
Great concentration, nothing to do, and then that. Brilliant.
Jorginho Ruter. Well, big news for PSG fans. They've got their man.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. And he's got to score to level us again.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Oliver Arblaster. And the pass deftly cut out.
Read it really well.
Well, this is the home of live football, and we'll have live coverage of the third round of the FA Cup for you. It's Bournemouth facing Millwall.
Well, that's a game to look forward to. Plenty to play for in that one. It should be a really entertaining game.
A fine use of the ball. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
From down here, it looked as though he landed actually on top of his elbow. That's why he's in so much discomfort, and that's why, of course, the bench are so concerned.
Cheers, Jeff. Now a decent position. Tremendous block. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. And he's driving his team forward. Drifting infield. Oh, it's a penalty. Can they get themselves in front? Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
He's made a real difference, I must say, but the... manager decides that this is the time to make a change. To give them the lead here. To give them the lead in the derby. It is that simple. It is so meaningful for players and fans alike.
Well, here it is again. The keeper tries to read the penalty, but in the end, he just makes no effort whatsoever. That's a strange decision.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. On to Ruiz. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Tyler Adams. Enes Unal with it. And threading it through. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, they don't come much better than this. Just look at the power he generates. That's a brilliant strike on the half volley from a magnificent player. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Oh, good vision there. Ruiz. Oh, that's splendid play. Superbly read and executed. Kluivert. Adams. Here's Kluivert. What to like about that pass? Just the challenge that was required. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Kluivert. That's a good ball. And that will be that. This contest comes to an end and a victory for Bournemouth. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, that was a great performance. Where did that come from? They suddenly look like a side who can score goals. Brilliant effort today.